Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to your daily Wallops weather briefing for Wednesday, March 11th. Seeing some partly to mostly cloudy skies out there. We'll continue to see clouds slowly increase as we go throughout the day today, and then skies will become rather cloudy as we go into tomorrow with some patchy low clouds possible at times as well. Also going to be seeing our temperatures remain mild over the next couple of days. Taking a look at our surface analysis, pretty benign pattern across the East Coast this morning. We are seeing this very weak disturbance over the Appalachians that will continue to move eastward. That won't really impact the weather too much other than to give us an uptick in cloudiness and help to reinforce some onshore flow a bit once combined with this high pressure moving over the northeast. That'll help to give us an increase in low cloudiness tomorrow, especially with that onshore flow, possibly seeing some ceilings around 500 feet or so at times as we go into tomorrow morning and throughout the day tomorrow. Can't rule out a slight chance of a sprinkle with that disturbance moving south of the region, but right now that looks unlikely. Let's take a look at our satellite loop this morning. Earlier this morning we did see some really mostly sunny skies across the Delmarva. We've started to see some of that mid-level cloudiness increase over the last hour, and as you can see downstream, there's going to be continued mid and upper level cloudiness moving in from the west, and then once that onshore flow ramps up as we go into tomorrow, we'll start to see those low clouds thicken up. Mainly looks like after midnight that will start to happen, and then continuing tomorrow throughout the day as well, seeing looks like more of a gloomy day tomorrow with that more widespread low cloudiness expected. Taking a brief look at our upper level winds this morning, we were seeing winds northerly at the surface up to 1,000 feet, just running only around 10 to 15 knots or so at the 1,000 foot level. Winds slowly increasing then from the west, starting at 3,000 feet, around 20 knots, and then increasing to around 30 knots at the 16,000 foot level, only getting up to around 45 knots at that 25,000 foot level. Freezing level this morning is just above 8,000 feet. Take a look at our forecast for today. Going to be another mild day. Temperatures running around 5 degrees or so above normal with a high of 59 degrees. We saw some northwesterly winds earlier this morning. We do anticipate those winds to continue to shift northeasterly. They are currently running northeasterly, only about 6 to 11 knots. They'll shift more easterly to east-northeasterly as we go into this afternoon and evening, remaining fairly light still, only maxing out at around 7 to 12 knots this afternoon, then becoming around 3 to 8 knots for the overnight hour, and increasing just a little bit towards the mid-morning hours of Thursday. We are going to be looking at another mild low tonight, with low temperature running about 10 degrees or so above normal, with that low of 47 degrees expected. Taking a look at our terminal forecast, currently seeing just a few clouds at 8,000 feet, broken at 30,000. We're going to see that cloudiness near 8,000 feet increase as we go throughout the day, possibly lowering a little bit between around 5 to 7,000 feet by the mid-afternoon hours. Then maybe just a few clouds between 1,500 and 3,000 feet as well towards the end of the workday. As we go into tonight, that's when we'll start to see some low clouds filtering in as we get those light easterly winds. We'll start to see just a few too scattered between 500 and 1,000 feet after midnight, broken at 2,500 and overcast at 4,000. Then by mid-morning tomorrow, seeing overcast at the 2,500 foot level, possibly seeing a broken deck as low as 500 feet, with very slight chance of a sprinkle, like I mentioned before, as that disturbance passes well south of the Delmarva. Can't rule out a brief sprinkle, but looking only like around 15% chance of that occurring. Taking a look at a short-term weather model, like I said, going to remain dry throughout the day, but just to show you that some models are showing those very spotty sprinkles across the region. This is around 2 a.m. Looking like between 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. will be our best chance of seeing a sprinkle out there. But really, this is one of the only models showing any sort of precipitation for tomorrow morning. So mainly just going to be seeing some low cloudiness as we go into the day tomorrow. Taking a longer look here, we are going to be seeing a pretty dynamic pattern moving through the next several days. There's that disturbance that's going to swing through the area tomorrow, just giving us that increase in cloudiness. As we go throughout the day Thursday, don't expect to see much sunshine. It does look like we're going to continue to see some easterly flow, and that'll keep things pretty socked in across the region as we go into Thursday night. As we go into Thursday evening, we'll see those winds shift more southeasterly ahead of our next system. That'll allow us to have a low temperature early Thursday evening, with temperatures slowly rising as we go into Thursday night. And then as we go into the pre-dawn hours of Friday, we'll start to see a chance of some isolated showers with this front approaching the region, and those shower chances will extend into the late morning hours of Friday before things start to dry out a bit. It doesn't look like we're going to see any sort of cool air or even really a wind shift behind this front. We'll see those winds remaining southwesterly to westerly, and really that's going to actually help to ramp up those temperatures to around 70 degrees for Friday afternoon. And so it's going to be a beautiful day with those clouds clearing out as well by the early to mid-afternoon period for Friday. As we move into Saturday, we'll see some high pressure moving over to the area, bringing us some more seasonable and dry conditions, and then high pressure will shift more to the northeast as we go into Sunday, with another weak system passing across the southeast, which will skim our area. Right now, only looks like about a 20% chance, maybe less, of that system bringing any rainfall here to Wallops. This looks like mostly going to give us an uptick in cloudiness for Sunday. And then as we go into Monday, high pressure will remain in control, keeping us fairly dry and seasonable. And then Tuesday, seeing more of a chance of rain across the region as we go into the midweek. So taking a look at our 7-day forecast, mostly cloudy today with a high of 59. Temperature will be mild again once again tomorrow with a high of 58, but we will be seeing some cloudy skies throughout the day as we go into tomorrow. Friday, we are going to be seeing a warmer day. Like I said, we'll see those wind shifts more southeasterly Thursday night. That'll give us an early low of 52. Temperatures rising throughout the evening. Expect some showers Friday morning, and then the temperature rising all the way up to about 72 if we can keep that wind more west-southwesterly, maybe even a couple degrees higher depending on how much of that cloud cover clears out and how quickly. On Saturday, high pressure will move over the area, giving us a dry and seasonable day. Temperatures in the mid to perhaps upper 50s, high of 57 expected with a low of 41. Sunday, we're going to have some high pressure developing across the northeast, and that'll help to cool things down a bit as we get a little bit of a weak system moving south of the Delmarva, giving us just about a 20 to 25% chance of some isolated showers in the morning. Mostly is going to be giving us a cloudy day with some cooler temperatures with that high finally below 50 degrees. And then Monday, some seasonable weather, mostly cloudy skies, high of 51. And then we'll see a disturbance develop along the mid-Atlantic coast as we go into Tuesday. That looks like we're much better chance of rainfall than we have been seeing the past couple days, and in the 7-day forecast, looking about a 70% chance of some rain right now along the coastal plain for Tuesday with a high of 58. That'll do it for your daily weather briefing. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 a.m. and at 10 a.m. Have a great day.